About 5 years ago, we created this venue, and it's to really target high school students that are looking for various different things that they can sink their teeth into for careers.
Before I actually attended the water fair my first year, I thought, what's there to know? Well, I'm here to tell you that today will be an exciting adventure for you to find out things that we don't know about water.
When I was your age, I wish someone had told me about different career options. Most of us make decisions on what we're exposed to.
Last year I was very surprised myself whenever I walked around to the exhibits and talked to a lot of the presenters about what they actually did. And I was so surprised at how diverse the job opportunities are within the water department.
There's so many careers that I had no idea even existed today, and it's always great to start asking the questions, to get out there and attend events like this. It's so important for your future.
Before coming here, I thought that I wanted to become a doctor or a veterinarian.
About half of my staff are currently eligible to retire right now, today. So we need a lot of new young professionals with careers in engineering and the sciences, geology, protecting the water resources that we have.
You could be one of those people that makes sure the water is still coming to our homes every minute that we need it.
We have a very rigorous curriculum at my school, so all of us jumped right on this opportunity. We were really excited today.
The theme of the program today is STEAM, S-T-E-A-M. It refers to science, technology, engineering, administration, and maintenance. When looking at those categories, it sort of encompasses the types of skills that we need throughout the water industry and what we value and need in the city of Dayton's water utility. Today we have with us local colleges and universities. We also have water industry professionals and organizations. But it'll be a way for you to learn about the various different careers in the water industry from the experts themselves.
We're here to talk about what our instrumentation does here. We're here to talk about careers with Xylem YSI and what we do for a living, which is essentially talking about water quality in our rivers, watersheds, things like that, wastewater treatment plants. We can also talk about how we support those instrumentations. And we're going to have a few experiments we have set up here so we can kind of prove that our technology works and see how it's more interesting than just looking for a number. It's a science behind it. It's, I think, a good gateway to see what these careers actually entail, that it's simpler than you may think, but there's also a lot of depth to it. So the more you learn about it, the more you will be able to expand your knowledge and perhaps enhance your career.
They test the waters to see how much salt was in it and like what type of materials was in the water.
There was a few things that surprised me, like what do they see in the water, the different materials that they find in the water, the different metals, the minerals, all that. It was very amazing.
So the Boonshoff Museum of Discovery is committed to educating today's youth, especially the high school age, in the importance of water quality and how to test for water quality and all the amazing wildlife that you can find there. So today we brought samples from waterways around Dayton. So in this jar I've got some lovely plant matter that we're going to explore using stereoscopes, which isn't quite like a microscope. It makes big things even bigger. And we also have a bunch of water quality testing equipment. So we're going to test how healthy some of the waterways are around Dayton.
I was very interested in environmental engineering and toxicology as well. Both of those really perked my interest. All the speakers today have been very insightful, answered all of our questions, and been very thorough with their information that they gave us.
As you look at your careers and you look at your future, this is an opportunity for you to explore a variety of jobs that are available as quickly as you graduate from college or as quickly as you graduate from high school.
Well, what the students are going to see is one of our vector combination units that we have. What I'm going to show them is what water pressure can do in cleaning a sewer line and how this truck actually operates. When we dump grease and stuff inside sewer lines, they actually clog up and cause a problem in the line. And we are called out to come and unclog that line to get the residents back in operating order. This truck right here in particular, when we're actually doing sewer cleaning, it actually goes up to almost 3,000 psi's of pressure of clean water that actually scours the line and clean it.
This particular one is a TV inspection van, a robotic camera, and we look at underground problems, underground pipes, where a person can't go or shouldn't go. Sometimes we're in dangerous areas where you don't want to have a human being, but we can send this camera in to see if there's problems or anything that's going on that shouldn't be going on. It's a very good job, it's very interesting, and we actually have fun and get paid doing it too.
Like most of the people that were here, that came here today, when I first started out, as you did in high school, I didn't think I was going to have a career in water. Through the years, I decided that going into environmental protection and the environmental protection area was where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do.
As a member of the Ohio EPA, we're all about protecting public health, ensuring the quality of drinking water, ensuring the sustainability of our water sources, but we need people in all walks of life to help us do that. There's tons of opportunities. It's a very fulfilling career, and it's not often that you get to work on important projects to serve your community and then also be able to go home and feel like you did a good job and support that family at the same time.
So, I invite you to explore a career in the STEM fields.
You'll feel way more confident at the point of graduation if you've gone to things like this.
I'd like to encourage you to ask questions and to think about what you could actually do to support our own use of water, our conservation of water, and learning about possible careers in the field of water.
I come here to see the different parts and experience the different levels of water and see what I can do to better my community.
We're here, our staff is here to talk about careers in aviation. A lot of people think that there's only opportunities as a pilot or air traffic controller or flight attendant, but there are many, many opportunities that are available. And so we have a lot of our staff here, from our maintenance crews that operate our equipment on the runways, that do repairs. We have some of our engineering staff that design the runways, design our terminals and different projects that we do at the airport. So they're here to talk about what we do at the airport.
At the Dayton International Airport, in order to protect our stormwater, we have the de-icing fluid collection system. De-icing material it consists of propylene glycol. When we spray that on the planes, that water has to go somewhere. And de-icing fluid impacted stormwater would flow to the apron lagoon, where it is then pumped to the central storage lagoons. It allows us to segregate and recirculate and homogenize the fluid before we send it down to the wastewater treatment plant, where it is treated and cleaned.
We got to talk to so many more people than I really thought we would have had the opportunity to speak to.
So we're here at the Water Career Conference today, just highlighting just another department that uses the city's water resources in our day-to-day activities as firefighters. Firefighting is a very rewarding career, and it's possible that anybody can be a firefighter. So much so that you only have to be 16 to apply for the Dayton Fire Department. And Dayton Fire Department has also started a program within Dayton Public Schools to train high school kids to be firefighters, so they are immediately employable upon graduation.
So take the time today to make a change that can impact the rest of your life.
It gives us a lot of hope for the future and a lot of great things coming our way in the STEM field. It was very inspiring.
Water, it's a very special thing in life.
I want to thank the City of Dayton Water Department for having us here and for creating this opportunity for our students. It's an excellent way for them to understand the value of the natural resource that we have here on Earth, water.